Welcome back to Diddley Norton Chipping Farm.
Welcome back. It has been a while.
It has. We've been to Lama since we were last here.
We has indeed.
We met each other.
We did. We did, yeah.
Thoroughly disappointed. I mean, it was brilliant. It was great.
Whatever.
We can just bore people again with talking about Lama because we haven't really talked about it since we got back, have we?
We haven't, no. We're just sort of
we've spoken about
on, really.
Yeah, spoken about lots of other different real world stuff, but not about how amazing Lama was.
No, that's very true.
And how I think the first thing we should get out of the way is just how cool, calm, and collected you were when Mr. CDP said yes to a lift in your car.
I don't know what you mean.
I've never seen a grown man be so cool, calm, and collected in my life.
Just yeah. I haven't got any words really.
No, we probably shouldn't spend ages talking about it, but it was just mind blowing in so many ways.
I think, yeah.
From carry on.
Go on, say. I've kind of ran out of adjectives really.
Yeah.
I think surreal. Mark Haythornthwaite sort of picks up on it, and he was messaging me as he was watching. I can't remember what video it was. Surreal, I think, is the word, from meeting everybody, including yourself, to listening to DJ and Farmer Cop make Yo Mama jokes while we were carrying in the t-shirt.
I do apologise.
Oh dear. Yeah, Farmer Cop apologising for DJ. To seeing Mr. CDP just, and all the kit and just everything was just yeah, surreal really.
Well, I think we've probably both said the phrase from the 2 days, which is, it's much bigger than I expected.
Yes. And and interestingly, I think we obviously did say that quite a lot because it is a lot bigger. But we were walking around, weren't we, talking about there's got to be a way to change the perspective of stuff, and there is actually a mod.
Okay.
Isn't there? I don't know if it's on Mod Hub, but it's something like player size.
Okay.
Can't remember. It was literally a couple of days after somebody did a video about their favourite mods or something.
It wasn't me.
It might have been VF.
Okay.
And there was a player height or player size one.
I'm coming.
Yes. There you go. Well done. What I'll do is not going to reach the end. I've raised the header.
I'm trying to multitask.
I'll spin round.
I was going to clear the bales off the first field we harvested as well.
Super. There we go. Lovely. Excellent. Yeah, it was just great to FSL as well.
Surprising.
I know. That made it onto
I saw it on Tom Pemberton's video.
Yes. It was made it onto like Lad Bible.
Oh yeah.
It made it onto Gaming.
Wow.
Bible as well. I thought, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty nuts, actually.
Yeah, I thought, and I'm sure it was footage from Lama.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you say your what would you say your highlight was apart from meeting me?
So I think there are going to be a couple. The first one was meeting all of the other creators and just hanging out and chatting with them like normal people.
Yeah.
There was meeting people that had come there to see. There were a couple that I spoke to that you know, them meeting me seemed to be a highlight. That's really mind-blowingly mental.
Yeah.
There was the young lad in a wheelchair who, again, like you, I don't remember your name, but meeting you
Brad.
was really cool. Okay.
He commented on, I think it was a Court Farm video where I just rambled on for 20 minutes about Llama. His name's Brad.
That was kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah, that was.
There was another gent on the, I was going to say the Sunday, but it was Thursday when we did the bale stacking challenge. And I stood and chatted to you for a bit afterwards when you realised who I was. That was cool. There was the lady that on Saturday or Wednesday evening that came up and spoke to me when I was sat with the average Viking.
Yeah.
That was pretty nuts. And just how generous some of the community were as well. So I should probably mention Pete because spending the day with him was kind of cool, I suppose.
Yeah.
He didn't nick my wallet, which I take as a compliment.
Yeah, no, that's it was. It's when we were just walking around, weren't we?
Yeah.
And this gentleman, would you call him a gentleman?
Yeah. Let's be nice.
Just sort of walked over and just pointed at us, and we were both like, Pete.
The funny thing, what we were literally talking about him minutes before.
Yes.
It was quite funny.
Yeah.
And I didn't make it any easier by spilling coffee over the hoodie that I had. That's a bit like the one I'm wearing in game.
Yeah, it was the. How will I know who you are? I'll have my hoodie on, and I'm stood next to Kartek. No, because someone's a mucky pup.
Yeah. Seeing all the kit as well was kind of crazy, but
yes,
I think mostly the community stuff, and you never, I guess, kind of do know from just chatting to people, but the fact that this has a big impact on people's lives is quite humbling.
Yeah, and that's sort of one thing that I took away from it was the fact that it really does help people.
Yeah, and we're this Friday afternoon, we're just two friends sitting playing a game, mostly talking crap.
Yeah, but
for some,
and I thought to myself, if that's what it does for some people and the community and all that lot, whether it be watching the videos or chatting in Discords, that makes it all worthwhile. Like I mean, we have a laugh doing it, but when things are going wrong with cosplay and auto drive, or all the things that get stressful, I thought it was. I think that was almost emotional, I suppose.
Yeah,
I think a bit, but
a little bit, definitely a little bit. It was a little bit of.
I just you sort of look back and you go, wow. Oh dear.
Yeah, I think that was common for most of the creators. We had that horribly cheesy video, which was massively uncomfortable to sit and listen to my own one. But I think most of the creators that were there were like, the big thing is the community that's and I think the bit that there were some people that were there to meet some, certain people.
Yeah.
You can't blame people for going and wanting to meet DJ Goham or FSG or people like that. But a lot of people just were there enjoying meeting all of the creators.
Yeah,
And,
it's I think at one point I was sat behind Lancy Boy. And Cavalier Roy was there, wasn't he? And
yeah,
amongst other people that who else was there? Mappers Paradise.
Yeah, Ross and Mods. That Thor guy.
Thor bloke.
Thor bloke stealing buckets.
Yeah, typical builder. Just everybody, and that's the thing. It's like there's that many people that we met, and everybody was amazing. Like you could almost. It was almost like we'd known each other for years.
Yeah.
And you just stand and chat. You all got a common interest, and yeah.
It's quite.
You're in the New Holland, sorry.
Yes. Yep.
Oh yes, well done.
Yeah, I'm on the way. It's quite amazing how, because we're all from pretty diverse backgrounds. Yeah. That common thread of playing a farming game
unites us all.
Yeah, it's pretty, and yeah, it's pretty nuts. And I think some of the people that I met in real life that kind of you've watched and stuff for a long time might have a different view of them now, having actually sat and spoken to them for quite a while.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It was brilliant. I really hope they come back next year.
I am the same. I think from sitting and watching the FSL and the amount of people that sort of were just walking past and then stopped to watch, like it was incredibly popular.
Yeah, that amazed me.
It was like, oh wow. So yeah, hopefully they will.
And the same with the bale stacking thing they did. I mean, it was classic
great.
That you had like probably a dozen kids that were just, every time they could get a go on there, they would be running up to have a go.
Yeah.
To try and be that bit better.
Yeah, and why not? I'd have been the same, I think.
I totally would have been.
They might not have the consoles or PCs or, or anything.
Yeah.
And to get, it was just fantastic.
And like BF and Mr. CDP and the guys that jumped on to do the commentary for that was brilliant as well. It really added life to it, to have not just have 6 random people playing Farm Sim or watching them play Farm Sim, but to have a bit of kind of back and forth with the commentators and stuff was fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, even that, how cool would that be to say, like, I've played the Bale Stacking Challenge and Mr. CDP was commentating on it.
If you'd got your ass out of the chair, you could have.
He did mention me at one point. I was like, I don't think I sunk even lower in my seat at that point. I was like, no, I can't get up there.
Yeah, you should have, mate.
Maybe another time.
It was pretty nerve-wracking, having never ever even loaded that game mode before.
No, but you did all right.
Yeah,
it was close between you and VF, and then you went and smashed your time after a couple of practices.
Yeah, I think it was like the first time I loaded it up at home, I just destroyed the time that I did, and I got significantly quicker. I think playing on keyboard and mouse naturally is an advantage.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think you've got that sort of helping hand, haven't you?
And doing a lot of bale stacking.
There is that. It's just, if you can get it if you can get everything loaded, this is going to sound really stupid. If you can get it all on without dropping anything, then you're on for a good time.
Yeah.
That sounds stupid, I know, but
yeah, and I think that because you've got the group on your Discord, I think most of the fast times I set on there included like one mistake.
Yeah.
You can make a small mistake and still be relatively quick.
Yeah.
You know, not like FSL quick, but you can get away with a small mistake.
Times.
Yeah. I think it does come down to if you can get a route that you're quick on.
Yeah.
It's then literally is just not making a mistake with how you position the bale spike, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, the sort of get one and then scoot that across the floor to the next one seems to be a common tactic, but yeah, easier said than done.
It is, but I had a lot of fun that evening when you set that little group up, and I decided to have a proper go at it.
Yeah, it was good. That was just for we've all sort of. I think while it was fresh, it was a good thing to do.
Yeah,
I don't think I've been on it since. To be fair,
I think it would be a fun if you could get a group of friends together. If you had more, if you had more than like a friend that played Farm Sim, I think it'd be quite a fun evening.
Yeah. What are you trying to say anyway?
That I don't have many friends.
Especially that play Farm Sim, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
But just in general, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was just... don't get me wrong. The Friday, I ached.
Yeah.
Like nobody's business. Like everywhere hurt. Arms, back. I don't know. It was just... felt like I'd been run over, but it was just from start to finish, like it was great, wasn't it?
It was. I would not hesitate to do it again next year.
No, same. Oh, strip of shame.
And hopefully after it's been done once, and there were a lot of videos about it, that has the chance to be even bigger from a community point of view.
Well, yeah, hopefully, maybe it could be. I can't remember. Somebody said it. I can't remember who it was saying that it would be nice to like do it as a sort of not only content creators but modders, and
I think that was last point.
I think it was. Be nice to see it expand further, but for a first go, I thought it was brilliant. There's always going to be somebody that you don't necessarily think of straight away,
Yeah. I suspect for a lot of people, that first time of people outside, people knowing who you are in a bigger community is kind of a bit of a leap.
Yeah.
I was, kind of still struggling in my head even until we got going in the day as to and there weren't that many people that wanted my picture, but the first time was a bit, I suppose you can.
Yeah, it's like when you called me over, it was like, somebody wants to meet you. I'm like, what? Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh dear. Yeah, that was a bit
internet famous.
I know. How weird.
It's very weird. It's very weird.
Right, so work-wise, I say work. This isn't work. This is fun. That's that field done.
Awesome. Do we want to take a quick break to reset in the next field?
Yes, I need to think which way I've got to go. This left, isn't it?
Up to the shop.
Am I selling the... Oh, sorry. No, I meant on about coming back to the farm.
No, back through cows.
Aye. Right, so yes, we'll see everyone in the next field.
Sounds good. So we're back, and the Chipping Norton Agri had heard us talking about, because we both, well, I certainly went on about it a fair bit. You're dropping straw, mate. The joystick steering on the Fendt tractors, and they saw we were harvesting, so they dropped off a T10. How's the joystick?
It's yes, it's very different.
So,
I was in cab before. I couldn't see the the chopperiness.
We've got a little bit of a loner.
We have. It's we've resigned the class to be in a climbing frame for kids at the farm shop.
Looks lovely over there. Like, needs a wash. We don't want grumpy parents coming up to us moaning that they've that Junior's got dirty jeans because he's been climbing on the combine.
Never mind the fact that he's just fell off the auger and broke his leg.
Yeah.
Lost a finger on the knives.
We'll just put a sign up. It's sharp and dangerous. It's not our fault.
Yeah. yeah.
It'll be fine.
Don't touch the fire. It's hot.
Yes, exactly. Have you seen that they are back in, is it May the 3rd?
See, I saw somewhere it said August.
No, I've seen a couple of posts, maybe even today or yesterday from them, saying that they are back on the day before Star Wars Day.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's all right then.
It's not that far away.
No.
That'll be a binge for a weekend job.
Yeah. Don't expect any content. I'm busy.
Yep. I'm watching Real Farmers.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see.
Did I mention I met Caleb?
I saw the back of his head.
I didn't actually really speak to him. Everyone else was speaking to him, but I'm claiming that I met him.
That's close enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, I think... Go on.
I was at least stood near him, and he was talking to the group of people I was with.
Yeah, counts then, doesn't it?
Yep.
These hills are, even for this beast, are...
Alive?
Sapping the power. The hills are alive with the sound of...
Combining. We could... Well, I wonder if we've got a contract for it. Nope. That's weird. That is a very weird, a strange farmer. So Field 31 next to us is ready to harvest.
Uh-huh.
He is offering us 14 grand to plough it all in for him.
Really? What?
Aye.
Oh.
Aye.
They must have... It must be infested with invisible blackgrass or something.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's got a black... I hope he hasn't, because it's going to ruin our fields.
Yeah, true.
He needs that beastie we saw.
That was very cool.
That was designed for cutting your blackgrass and catching it all and it not falling on your field.
Yeah.
That's what he needs.
Clever, isn't it?
Do you want to dump? Because you're going to fill my trailer up.
Oh, and we've got a proper sized pipe. Look at that.
Look how long your pipe is. There we go. It's a shame we've got a baby trailer. It's a bit like that Grassman clip of them chucking silage in the back of the little John Deere thing, the toy.
Oh, yeah. With the kid. Yeah. Oh, dear.
I'm guessing we're going to fill our trailers a few times.
I would guess so.
I will endeavour to go
not too shabby.
And we get a little tour of some of our other fields.
Guided tour.
Yeah. Here we have a lovely field of canola, or OSR.
that wasn't raided by flea beetles.
No, we got lucky.
We did get lucky. We did.
Lovely tram lines.
Yeah, yeah. See, in the future, what we need. I'm sure I've seen one somewhere. I don't know whose it is, so I might be talking utter rubbish. I'm sure I've seen, like OSR is cover crop.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen a wildflower one somewhere.
Yes.
All you'll be able to do is just sow that and then add in a load of money every month, pretending that the government are going to give you money and you don't actually need to do any farming.
Yeah. That is a brilliant segue. Have you heard of Spiffing Brit?
Who?
He's a YouTuber who makes videos basically exploiting games.
The name rings a bell.
He's got a few subscribers. So I was scrolling YouTube yesterday and I saw he had a video on Farming Simulator.
Okay.
And I couldn't watch it all in the end. Basically, he just planted a load of solar panels and it's like it was a fairly cheaty mod, and he made a load of money.
Yeah.
But it was kind of, the game developers have left this exploit in the game. It's like, no, it's just a production.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fine but it was like farming without farming.
Yeah, I guess that.
Yeah, he was being paid like
diversification.
£1 million a month for having solar panels in his fields.
Well, yeah, I think I remember like I really used to play odd console when I was a lad. That used to be the sort of I need an income. Yeah. And he used to save up, stick a load of either solar panels down or windmills.
When you farmed in black and white.
Yeah. And then you look back now and you go, why did you bother? You know? But I suppose, yeah.
It's a way of making cash, I guess.
It is, yeah.
And
can we get all of this in one run?
You can probably, well, you can't make cash as quick as that in a month doing contracts, but it's just his style of video. It's like I'm showing you how to exploit a game, and some of the ones he does are actually genuinely exploiting the way games work.
Yeah.
But this was basically, I've installed a mod that makes money. You might as well have just put down government subsidy signs.
Yeah, which are free, and they're not, or they.
I think so.
Yeah. I kind of. I remember, right at the start. I wish I could remember. My memory's shocking. Whether or not it was. I think it was 17, but I've got a vague recollection of 15. And starting off, for the first time playing, and trying to have to work out. I don't know why I'm keeping going around in circles, but it's working. But having to work out, right, how do I do silage? Because from watching videos, that's how you make money quickly, silage. And think, how do I do this? And I kind of missed that.
When I started playing 19, I was just struggling to have a farm that made money.
Yeah.
I was relying on the horse training mod and the fact that horses in FS19 were worth ridiculous amounts of money.
50 grand?
Yeah. And I actually got... I was playing... It was before I'd learnt about seasons and stuff like that, and I was getting bored because it's like, I plant a crop as quickly as I can. 2 days later, I harvest it. I then in the same day have to replant it, and 2 days later I do exactly the same thing because I had like 2 fields.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't afford to buy more land.
No.
And then when I sell some horses, I'll get some more cash.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, and I've never really found anything, whether it's now being that bit older and not necessarily reading the instructions, but watching the tutorials, and it does help having you.
Oh.
As we found out earlier today. But yeah, there's an easier ways to learn rather than just struggling.
Yeah.
I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
You type it into Google or YouTube.
Yeah. Or Discord.
Yeah.
Disturbed.
Yeah, but not everyone can just get a phone call.
No, this is true. This is true, yes. Yeah.
Not many people get live online support.
No, that's true.
I can count them on the fingers of one hand.
Yes.
That is one of the... So, apart from you, because I talk to you a lot anyway, one of the benefits of going to Llama and meeting some people is I've felt a lot happier talking to some of them. Like when I've had... it's like, when you do some of these things and you work out some of the numbers and you go, that really doesn't look sensible.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than just churning out a video that you're not confident in, being able to talk to people that also understand numbers in games and care about the numbers in games to go, no, you're right. That is an awful idea. You shouldn't ever bother pressing hay pellets.
Yeah. I think there's a few. I was watching. Who was I watching? Mr. CDP yesterday saying, you know, it's something fun to do, but that's kind of it.
I believe they are working on an update, and based on a Pharmacop post, I believe the finances might be changing.
Oh, right. They're now worth more than gold.
I wonder whether that's a function of a bunch of people working it out for them after they released it and saying, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, the pellets might be worth just over 4 times as much, but you get 4 times less.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where the maths broke down. But it's easy to be blinded by your own mod, isn't it? And but I know they're a bigger team, aren't they, than most? But
it's not everyone's priority.
No.
You know, some people don't think that it's an issue that you have to process 3 million litres of hay to become profitable. I had more than one comment saying, "Oh, that's just like a season's worth of hay, and I'm making cash." Like, okay. You farm at a different scale to me.
Yeah.
You know, the idea of having a spare 3 million litres of hay to sell in a year is
unfathomable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's... I don't know. Like I said... I can't remember when I said it. Don't know. Used it in 19. Had a good play with it. Yeah, it's interesting. But I don't know. Can't see myself jumping on the bandwagon.
No.
About it. I think as well, seeing people's equipment yeeting across the maps. I was watching. Who was I watching? The Venerable Kev, and he would got it. And, to be fair, he left the clip in because he was just going along, and it just launched itself into the air, and then it's like, oh, oops.
That is a little bit of an oops, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, and that was a little bit of lag.
34, 35.
There we go. I had a bit of a... Oh, it helps if you actually switch the cruise control on.
A steady 6 would do you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I've got it set to. I just turned it off as I got to under the pipe rather than turning it on.
I'm with you. I don't know.
I know what I'm doing, honest.
Get the stuff.
I know what I'm doing.
Righto.
I'm playing farming.
So I suppose obviously we could have not chopped the straw. That's what we're doing. We're going to chop the straw, but we've got
a lot of straw.
A lot of straw. Some 300 and something thousand litres.
Yeah.
So we decided that
we had enough.
For efficiency, we've got enough.
Yeah. I don't think we particularly need a lot more straw.
No, well, the cows are out, and the way we've been feeding, we don't need straw in the mix, do we? So
we are good.
We are all gravy.
So, and we also, well, I spotted on the way through the corn, past the corn, not through the corn, that would be bad, that that's a state we could be foraging it as well. So
that might be a
we don't have anywhere to put it though.
So
we could do with some sort of bunker to put it in.
Does anybody know a decent one?
No.
None of us do.
There's a few janky ones out there.
There's a few janky ones. You and janky. Talking of janky, I've been watching a little bit more of Linus.
Oh, good man.
I watched the one they did with the Scorpion gaming chair.
Yeah.
And most of the one where they've gone and gifted however many £1,000 worth of kit to
Electro Boom.
Yeah, that's him.
I've not really watched any of his stuff other than when he appears on Linus's videos, and he's very funny.
He is funny. But that computer looked properly nice.
Yeah.
But yes, I've been having a mooch.
They're one of the channels that I will just rewatch their stuff if I want something to entertain my brain. They did some stuff with the new, I think it was the new AMD server processor, the 96 core processor.
Right.
And they were water cooling it with a chiller that's designed for a 5 kilowatt industrial laser. Was there a strip of shade? No. Brilliant. Jobs are good.
Empty.
Did you like the new toy?
I do like the new toy. It's tiny. Oh no, maybe not. Oh dear. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I might have to go back. There's quite a few.
We can recreate Llama.
Pique my interest. Oh look, he's tiny. Oh dear. Look at that. What a view.
It's a big beastie, isn't it?
It is a big beastie. So that's not bad going. 2 fields done.
Yeah, that's all our combinable fields combined.
No.
All of our ready to combine fields combined.
That's better. Yes, that is correct. So we've got still a fair few to do, but...
And a fair bit of grass to cut.
That's plenty of grass to cut as well. Yeah. Still got some life in this one yet.
Aye. Aye. But I think it's a good point to call it a day.
It is. I like the idea of foraging.
Foraging next.
Yes.
Could be fun.
Aye, right. Indeed. It's good to be back.
Indeed. Same time next week?
I should think so.
Sounds good. See ya.
Take it easy, mate. Bye.